The Odyssey, one of the most well-known stories related to Greek mythology. Keep in mind that this is a very simplified summary of the long epic poem, so there are a lot of details that I'll be missing. Now, let us dive into Odysseus, the main character. He is the king of Ithaca, and a Greek hero who helped win the Trojan War for the rest of the Greeks against Troy. However, during it, the Trojan horse had Odysseus designed to trick the Trojans angered Poseidon, and he didn't make Odysseus' trip home easy. As a result, Odysseus and his 3 ships, filled with 50 men each, were blown off course and went on a 10-year journey filled with mythical and dangerous detours back to Ithaca. The first of them was on the shores of an enchanting island called Lotus Land, where Odysseus saw visions of what was to come, a very unsettling start. After that was a particularly interesting stop, where he arrived at an island in the Aegean Sea which was filled with Cyclops, sons of Poseidon. While on there, one of the Cyclops trapped Odysseus and his men in a cave and ate some of them, before Odysseus successfully blinded the giant using his sword and got away, with the Cyclops, who'd been told that Odysseus' name was Nobody, shouting angry complaints like, "Nobody blinded me," and "Nobody's escaping," to his fellow brothers and sisters who, of course, just ignored him as Odysseus and his men escaped. Succeeding that came a keeper of winds, an island of cannibals, a sorceress named Circe who turned all of Odysseus' men into pigs and then fell in love with him, the land of the dead, floating jagged rocks, sirens, man-eating monsters with beautiful beguiling voices that lure sailors to join them in the sea to eat, 2 very scary-looking creatures, Charybdis, who had many mouths on her face and flippers, and Scylla, a 12-legged spider with 6 heads, and angry Apollo or Helios, the sun god, and his cattle, a goddess named Calypso who also fell in love with him, a very harsh storm, and a Greek princess, Nausicaa, whose father wanted to kill Odysseus. However, even after he finally got back home, Odysseus came upon a long line of suitors for his wife, Penelope, who had remained faithful to him for the 10 years he was gone. Knowing that his wife wouldn't recognize him, Odysseus, with the help of Athena, the goddess of wisdom, disguised himself as an old man who'd come to help her get rid of the suitors by having her host a contest to see who could string Odysseus' bow and use it the best by sending it through 12 axe rings, with the reward being her hand in marriage. Of course, since Odysseus was the only man in his kingdom who could string his own bow, he did so during the contest, much to the amazement and surprise of the suitors, and actually shot it through the rings. And so, there ends the tale of Odysseus, rightfully returned to his family.